Welcome to the main stage and welcome to Freedom 250, a celebration of 250 years of the boldest idea in human history, that free people, given the chance, will build something extraordinary. And what a way to close things out. This is the final day of the Great American State Fair, so let's send it off in style. I'm Ben Droz, and among other things, co-founder of the Peace Train. And the next hour, we're going to have an incredible show. We're going to have a panel. We're going to have performances, and you're not going to want to miss this. We call ourselves the Peace Train for a reason, and it's not just a good name. Peace isn't the caboose, just some nice thing at the end of the, at the end if you're lucky. Peace is the engine. It's what pulls everything else forward. Here's how we see it. When people are free, they create. When they create, they build prosperity. And when that prosperity is shared, peace becomes possible. And when there's peace, people are free. And that's the flywheel, that's the Peace Train, and that's America. So for the next hour, we are going to be having an incredible show. So come on up. For everybody, I see everybody walking towards us. We're kicking this off. This is the final night of the Great American Fair here on the main stage. Let's hear it. Let's hear it for the Peace Train. We have performances from Tomacek, Bedarnik, he's going to be singing some songs. We have Deepak. You need to stay for Deepak. He has just released some new tracks. And we have a special DJ set from Brock Pierce that you're not going to want to miss. So we are just getting kicked off. We have a panel, but I'd like to introduce to you first Marin Ryan Soref, the founder of the Peace Train. And she's going to talk a little bit about that. Let's give it up for Marin Ryan Soref, founder of the Peace Train.
Thank you so much, Ben. And thank you so much, Freedom 250. And happy America 250, everyone. We're so happy to be here. It's such an honor and a blessing to be here on this stage and to share with you about the Peace Train and what we've been building over the past several years. Good afternoon, everyone. Welcome to the Peace Train. And welcome to this historic Freedom 250 celebration here at the National Mall. My name is Marin Ryan Soref, founder and CEO of the Peace Train and president of the Peace Pledge Foundation. To begin, I'd like to express my heartfelt gratitude to the entire Freedom 250 team, our hosts, organizers, volunteers, partners, and everyone who made today possible. Round of applause, please, for the Freedom 250 team. Thank you. I'd also like to thank everyone at the Peace Train in our community who has shown up, flown in, changed their plans, and shown up for this momentous occasion. We are honored and blessed to be here, and we are so grateful to be here on the stage. Thank you so much. Round of applause for the Peace Train community, all the artists and speakers, and everyone who's showing up for you today. Thank you so much. Thank you for bringing us together to celebrate America's 250th birthday in the spirit of freedom, innovation, entrepreneurship, and service. We are deeply honored to be here, and happy 250th birthday, America. Today we celebrate one of the boldest ideas in human history, that every person is endowed with the freedom to dream, to create, to build, to innovate, and to pursue a better future. For 250 years, that spirit has inspired entrepreneurs, inventors, artists, scientists, builders, philanthropists, public servants, and pioneers whose ideas have changed our nation and the world. As we look towards America's next chapter, to the next 250 years and beyond, I believe we have an extraordinary opportunity before us, not simply to build the next great companies, but to help build the next great chapter of humanity. One where innovation serves humanity, enterprise expands opportunity, technology amplifies human potential, and prosperity becomes a force for peace. This is why we founded the Peace Train. The Peace Train is a next-generation global movement and storytelling platform dedicated to shining a light on the people, organizations, and ideas creating peace, prosperity, and purpose around the world. Through music, media, entrepreneurship, technology, diplomacy, education, and culture. We are helping tell a new story, one rooted not in fear or division, but in collaboration, creativity, hope, and human flourishing, and flourishing for Mother Nature and the planet. Our mission is simple: make peace more profitable than war. Because peace is not passive, peace is productive. Peace creates the conditions where businesses grow. Artists create, entrepreneurs innovate, families flourish, communities thrive, and future generations dream even bigger than we have. Alongside this movement, we launched the Peace Pledge Foundation. Our vision is beautifully simple. We are inviting corporations, brands, families, philanthropists, foundations, and innovators across every sector to take the Peace Pledge and dedicate just 2% of their advertising or corporate social responsibility budgets or philanthropic giving towards supporting the organizations that are doing the best work in the world for peace, prosperity, and purpose. Thank you. Thank you so much. It takes all of us doing what we do to make this happen. It takes everyone coming together for peace to make this happen and to supporting these people and organizations who are doing the best work. Even when no one's watching, they're still doing it. And our goal and our mission is to support them so that they never have to fundraise again and they can solve these challenges that we're currently facing and be completely supported to solve them. And then we move on to something else once we've achieved our goals of sustainable peace, prosperity, and thriving for all. Thank you. We can do this. We've built and are building a founding alliance of extraordinary organizations already doing this most important work in the world. From peace building and diplomacy to entrepreneurship, education, regenerative development, technology, humanitarian innovation, and storytelling. Because none of us can build the future alone. The future belongs to those who collaborate. And perhaps most importantly, we believe that the stories we tell shape the future we build. It's time for a better story. Every great civilization has been guided by a shared story. Today we have the opportunity to help write humanity's next great chapter, a story where freedom unlocks opportunity, innovation inspires prosperity, enterprise serves humanity, and peace becomes not only possible, but practical, scalable, and investable. There is no place more meaningful to launch that conversation than right here on the National Mall, especially during America 250 and this momentous celebration of our shared birthday of this great nation. This movement is inspired by an idea born in America, that free people can accomplish extraordinary things, that bold ideas can change history, that every generation has both the privilege and the responsibility to leave the world better than we found it. America's next great export has never simply been products or technology. It has been the enduring belief that freedom unleashes creativity, enterprise, innovation, generosity, and hope. And as we celebrate our nation's first 250 years, let us also imagine the next 250. May history remember this generation as the one that chose collaboration over division, innovation over fear, abundance over scarcity, and together built a legacy of peace, prosperity, and purpose for generations to come. This is our story. Today you'll hear from remarkable leaders who are helping shape that future through artificial intelligence, digital assets, entrepreneurship, diplomacy, media, and the creator economy. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for believing in what is possible. God bless the entrepreneurs. God bless the innovators. God bless the artists. God bless the creators. God bless the peacemakers. God bless the humans and all living beings. God bless America. Happy 250th birthday. And here is to the next 250 years being the greatest chapter yet. All aboard. Thank you so much. And now we have an incredible panel for you. I'm so grateful to moderate this incredible panel of innovators. Some of the people that I admire the most in the world are here. And please give them a warm welcome from the National Mall and America 250. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Marin. We've got our incredible panel. We've got Brock Pierce. We've got Brian Telebi. We've got Julie Waldorf. We've got Kelsey Wendelberger. And we have Andrew Antar here with us. And we are so pleased to be here. And thank you so much. We'll kick this off. And don't go anywhere because we've got an incredible music performance right after this panel.
Wonderful. Wonderful. Thank you, Ben. We'll open the panel. Please, all of you, introduce yourselves. And what is your name, your mission and purpose, and why is this an engine of enterprise?
My name is Brock Pierce, and my mission in the context of Freedom 250 is I view America as a beacon of hope and light in the world, and I hope to bring as much light through this vessel, this channel, and what we represent in the world in this time.
Hi, everybody from the front and even the people all the way in the back corner. I see you guys. My name is Brian Tolaby. It's such an honor to be here on America's 250th birthday in front of the Washington Monument. I'm focused on using artificial intelligence and space technology to lead humanity into the next step in our evolutionary story. And we can do it together as a people across the world, but especially in the Western world, right here in the United States, through collaboration and through consistent effort. Thank you so much for having us here.
Thank you, Maureen. It's such an honor to be here to celebrate America's 250th with the Peace Train. Graduated from Ole Miss and Harvard Law School. Have practiced as a lawyer for many years, been general counsel of the Vitamin Shop and Ford Models, and now I'm an entrepreneur because I believe entrepreneurs are the engine that makes America great. I'm proud to be a co-founder. Payment stablecoin, simple and accessible for everyday people. I think that communities grow stronger and economies become more resilient, and peace has a chance to flourish when we all have access.
Happy 250th America. Hello, everybody in the National Mall. We're also blessed to be here. I'm happy to be with friends and colleagues up here. My name is Kelsey Wendelberger. I'm from Waukesha, Wisconsin originally. I'm a United States diplomat. Recently left the State Department and doing private sector work, building communities in high-risk areas, really helping countries get more from relying on us, reliance, into being an alliance with us, focusing on that commerce over chaos message. I believe that peace can be more prosperous than war can be, and that's what I'm doing right now, primarily in the Middle East, so excited to be with you all.
Hi, everyone. I'm Andrew Antar. I'm the founder of Tune FM. It's a new platform that helps artists actually get paid what they deserve. And so we're leveraging crypto tokenization, Web3, and creating an open marketplace where artists from all around the world can connect and they can earn a lot more with their music than through traditional methods. So trying to create a more equitable marketplace for artists and music and increase the value of music overall. So excited to be here at the 250th anniversary, and thanks for having me.
Thank you all so much. And we're going to answer these questions quickly within 45 seconds, if possible. And grateful for you all for being here. Brock, you've helped pioneer entirely new industries before most people believed they were even possible, often at the frontier of crypto and digital economies. Building on the perspective around financial access, looking ahead 10 years, what new industry do you believe will create the greatest opportunity for the next generation of American entrepreneurs? And what mindset should founders adopt today to help to build it?
Well, one of the many organizations that I support, or in this case founded, is unicorn.org, the United Council of Rising Nations. And as we think of unicorns as businesses, often referred to as these billion-dollar high-growth enterprises, typically coming out of the technology sector, what I teach is governments can be unicorns too. And so I work with the majority of the world's governments, including our own, and I teach innovation as a tool for transformation. So take President Bukele in El Salvador. Our group led the first delegation since COVID in country to help President Bukele in El Salvador implement their Bitcoin law. And the primary impact that had was in financial inclusion, right? If we think about the basic needs that we as people require to be able to pursue happiness, food, water, shelter, these sorts of things are important, but financial tools, as well as literacy, are essential elements to pursue happiness. At the time, 30% of the population of El Salvador had access to financial services. Within 12 months of that law being implemented, it was 70%. That's called flipping the script, and that's not just a problem in Central and South America, Africa, Southeast Asia. It's still a problem here in the U.S. There are still a large number of Americans that don't have access to basic financial services. Then when you take into consideration things like financial literacy, it's even higher, access to credit. And so, technology is the answer to most of the world's problems right now. In terms of where the opportunities lie for the current generation. I mean, AI is an essential thing if you're not using it. Certainly as an entrepreneur, you're not likely going to make it, depending upon the industry. There's a few exceptions to that, but not many. And so I live on the cutting edge of where technology meets the world's greatest problems, and continue to be grateful to do that and serve the next generation, and deeply honored and privileged to be able to share this stage on the last day of Freedom 250. God bless America.
Amazing. Thank you so much. And building on the topic of financial inclusion, going over to Julie. Financial inclusion and access to modern financial infrastructure can transform entire communities and unlock entirely new markets of opportunity, as Brock was sharing. What excites you most about the future of financial innovation? And how can emerging technologies help expand opportunity for entrepreneurs and everyday Americans, especially those historically left out of the system, to build upon what Brock was sharing? Thank you.
Thanks, Maren and Brock. What excites me the most is that payment stablecoins have the potential to make the financial system work better for everyone, not just those who've always had access. It's technology, but it's really about people. It's part of fintech, but it's about the single mother keeping more of her paycheck. It's about small businesses with razor-thin margins saving money on every transaction. It's about retirees stretching their fixed income. And it's about entrepreneurs getting paid faster so they can hire more employees and grow their business. And so at Ramp ATM, we're making stablecoins easy to access through familiar ATMs and easy to use at point-of-sale terminals. So people don't have to be an expert in crypto. If you know how to use an ATM, you'll know how to use tomorrow's financial system. We're helping drive global adoption of payment stablecoins so more people can participate in the modern economy. And inclusivity is what I think of when I think of peace, because peace is built on dignity, opportunity, and hope. Financial stress causes exclusion and creates instability. When more people can participate fairly and keep more of what they earn, they can build better lives for themselves and for their families, and communities become stronger. Maren, just like the railroads connected us in America and the internet connected information, I think that payment stablecoins will connect opportunity. And that's worth investing in for peace.
Absolutely. Thank you, Julie. And to build upon technology for peace, Brian, your work sits at the intersection of artificial intelligence and human learning, shaping how people grow alongside technology. Following Julie's focus on financial inclusion and peace, how can AI be designed and deployed not only as a tool for efficiency, but as a powerful engine for human flourishing, creativity, and expanded economic opportunity?
Thank you for a wonderful question. So we're at a really interesting time. Obviously, I'm at the intersection of artificial intelligence and education. I founded a company 8.5 years ago that Brock Pierce has just come in to partner with us on that enables people to learn 3 to 5 times faster than traditional education. But the reason I founded this company, and this is my 7th company, I've been in the AI space since 1999 when I was at NASA building a bunch of algorithms to stitch together data. But the reason this is so important is because we're at the epicenter of the 4th industrial revolution. Now, in the first industrial revolution, when 90 to 98% of farmers' jobs were being replaced by automation, some people were afraid, but some people understood that this opens up the aperture for the human race to be able to engage in a lot of different activities. In the second industrial revolution, when factory workers were automated, suddenly so many people could go work in office buildings. In the third industrial revolution, when people started going into music and information technology and so forth, the same thing happened. So we are in an incredible time. Now, some people might be afraid, but the reality is that every individual that uses artificial intelligence and emerging technology will be able to accomplish 100 times more than they were before. And we can work on bringing prosperity to everybody so we can have peace through prosperity, peace through strength, and peace through victory. God bless America.
Wonderful. Thank you, Brian. Kelsey, you've worked at the intersection of strategy, diplomacy, and leadership, helping organizations navigate complexity and change. As AI and global systems evolve, what qualities do tomorrow's leaders need to build organizations that are both innovative and resilient? And how can they align purpose with performance?
Qualities that AI and technology are never going to be able to replace, but will definitely strengthen in organizations and in countries and in cultures, are mission and moral clarity. Those are two things that an organization, a nation, a people needs first and foremost before anything else. Otherwise, all this technology we have, all these great innovations, all these amazing startups. I'm sitting next to the king of startups right here, as he knows. Things can go so fast, but they'll fall apart quickly if you don't have that mission in mind that you circle your people around and that moral clarity. Investing in the people is equally as important, if not more, as investing in the technology. AI is not going to replace humans. AI is going to replace humans who don't adapt to be able to learn how to use that AI and utilize it to connect with other nations and cultures. By 2030, almost 60% of people in the workforce globally are going to have to learn an entirely new skill, some skills that we don't even know are out there yet, in order to stay employed. So if we don't invest in the people at the same time as we're investing in that technology, we're going to fall far behind. And I think that's where we can have the real competitive edge on places like China, where people are just a number. Because globally, guess what? People still believe in the American dream. And I believe in the American dream, and that is true. And America is the one nation in the world where you can put in work and you get what you put into it, no matter where you come from, what you are. And people are coming here for this World Cup, for the 4th of July, and they're seeing that. And so being a diplomat, of course, we promote the American dream abroad, but think about how we can really do that in our organizations in every sector we're in, whether it's business, nonprofit, religion, education, government. Keep believing in your people. And invest in them equally as technology.
Absolutely. Thank you, Kelsey. Love it. Andrew, creators have always fueled culture, but too often they haven't shared fairly in the value they create. Yet new technologies are shifting that balance. Building on Kelsey's focus on leadership and systems, how can blockchain and decentralized technology empower artists and creators to build sustainable careers while strengthening America's creative economy?
So I believe the creative economy will be probably the most important moving forward in this new AI age, where menial work and knowledge work become automated. Really, what are we left with? It's people creating new things. And traditionally, there's been so many middlemen and so many different factions that are extracting value from creators, and that's why you have the starving artists. And now with blockchain technology, with tokenization, decentralization, we're able to cut out the middleman, go direct to fan, and have a real relationship between artists, creators, and their fans. And what that enables is artists to earn orders of magnitude more than they ordinarily would. And so we're at the intersection of creators and technology and new financial tools that allow them, building networks that allow them to actually monetize their work. So ultimately, we want to increase the value of art, music, creators, and moving forward into this new AI age, that's going to be of utmost importance.
Absolutely. Thank you, Andrew. And also to conclude in one sentence for our lightning round, what is your greatest hope for the next 250 years of America, or call to action for America at this moment?
So I hope that with AI, we move into a new age of abundance. I don't believe in AI scarcity where everyone's going to lose their jobs. I think it's quite the opposite. Every single time there's been a technological revolution, whether it's the Industrial Revolution or the computer, there's been orders of magnitude more jobs created as a result of that. And in many ways, people will have to work less and will have way more abundance. So I think in a short order time that we'll be in a new type of economy where people are able to earn significantly more than they do doing way less work. And that's a future I would like to see for everyone.
My call to action to all of you and for all the generations in the next 250 years would be, in whatever space you're in your community or in your job role, ask yourself why. Why are you doing what you do? And if something comes along as a shiny object and maybe doesn't align with that why, don't necessarily pursue it. There's so many amazing technological solutions out there and so many amazing ways to bolster what you do through technology, but focus on the why and you'll be able to more clearly find the solutions that you need.
I think that hope is where peace begins, and that one very concrete thing that America can do to give people hope is to have a modern financial infrastructure powered by stable coins. Let's face it, nobody has ever said, I wish sending money took longer and cost more. So when money can move faster, cost less, and is accessible to everyone, entrepreneurs can build, families can prosper, businesses can grow, and when opportunity expands, peace becomes far more attainable.
It's beautiful. I don't know how I'm going to follow that. I hope that for the next 250 years, we go back to the fundamentals and listen to our founding fathers and the values on which this country was built. I hope that we reject the seductive and dangerous allure of communism and adopt individual liberty. I hope that we reject the victim mentality of the Marxists that want us to fight each other and have a victim Olympics, and focus instead on creating prosperity and individual liberty and merit. And I hope that we reject the fixed mindset that in order to have wealth, we must grab it from other people and redistribute it like the communists, but accept the mindset of building the pie for the entire human race by allowing the builders the freedom to continue to build without being attacked by an onerous government. Thank you so much.
Well, abundance over scarcity, hope, belief, freedom, all of these things. I guess last sort of comment that I haven't really heard here is, as the world is changing rapidly, and where sometimes we might feel lost or perhaps even a tad afraid, remember to have faith. Faith in God, faith in each other, because we will overcome.
Thank you so much. And my call to action is peace, prosperity, and thriving for all. All aboard. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Yeah, let's get a quick picture with the group and stay tuned because we have an incredible music performance. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause for this incredible panel, innovators, entrepreneurs, founders, and leaders. And thank you so much. I mean, so much food for thought. And now we have a music performance. We have Tomacek Bedernek singing God Bless America. Now, Tomacek just celebrated his birthday on July 4th. He has sung in front of the White House, presidents, and at the D-Day ceremony in Normandy. Give it up for Tomacek.
There he is. And how about a big round of applause for that great, fantastic panel we had here. You know, we must never forget that freedom is not free. We live in the land of the free because of the home of the brave. Our mothers, our fathers, our brothers, our sisters. Each and every one of you, you understand that. Look at the glorious light we have. The brilliance and magnificence of those precious times and moments we share with those who are dear to our heart. Those people we treasure. We must never forget. And in that light, we must continue to stand strong in our nation. God bless America. Land that I love, stand beside her and guide her through night by the light up above, through the mountains and the prairies and the ocean light with foam. God bless America, our home. Sweet home. God bless America, land that we love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night by the lights up above, through the mountains and the prairie and the ocean white with foam. God bless America, our home, sweet home. Yes, yes, from the mountain to the prairie, to the ocean, white with foam. God bless America, our home, sweet home. God bless America. Oh, God bless America. God bless America. Our home, sweet home. And God bless each and every one of you today and every single day. Cherish the gift of your family and those dear to you. God bless y'all.
What an incredible performance, Tomacek. Let's hear it for Tomacek Bedernek. He just celebrated his birthday. He is so patriotic. He's sung all around the world and right here in Washington, D.C. Thank you so much for that incredible, stirring, and inspiring performance of God Bless America. So we now are really excited. We're going to keep the music going. That's part of the Peace Train, is we have thought leadership in this inspiring panel. I mean, what an incredible panel with actual founders, entrepreneurs, leaders, and innovators. Today's theme is innovate. How are we going to look at the next 250 years? This is the golden age of America, and how can we keep building, keep growing, keep building so that we can envision the future that we know we can build together? And that is, what we're here today to celebrate with the Peace Train. But the Peace Train is also all about music. Music brings people together. It inspires people in ways that nothing else really can do. And we are so pleased to have Deepak here. Deepak has come from Austin, Texas. He's actually from the DMV area, has been in LA, he's now in Austin, and he's an incredible musician, activist, leader, thought leader in so many ways, and he is just dropping new music as we speak. You can follow him on deepak.world on Instagram, but he literally just dropped a new track literally on July 4th for America 250, and we are now going to hear from Deepak. Deepak, take it away.
Welcome to DC, everybody. It's good to be here from Austin. My name is Deepak. I'm going to do a couple songs for you guys. This first one was written just for this, for freedom. It's called Let the Freedom Ring, and hope you all enjoy it, everybody out there. Let's get this thing going. Put your hands together, DC, for freedom. Let's go, America.
Now we know we've always been
Love each other even if we disagree. It's all inside, shine the light and sing. Let the freedom ring. Now we know we've always been free. Love each other even if we disagree. It's all inside, shine the light and sing. Let the freedom ring. Come on, just got to remember, and we gotta believe that we're gonna let the freedom ring. Oh, it's our destiny. Feel it in my bones. Oh Lord, singing let the freedom ring. Yeah, I'm thinking about how the world feels stuck and divided. 'Cause all of my brothers and sisters be keeping on fighting. Oh, what we gonna do to beat it and get up out of this mess? If only we remember who we are. Sing again, yo, now we know we've always been free. Love each other even if we disagree. It's all inside, shine the light and sing. Let the freedom ring. Now we know we've always been free. Love each other even if we disagree. It's all inside, shine the light and sing. Let the freedom ring. Everybody, gonna let that freedom ring. Gonna let that freedom ring. Let the freedom ring. Gonna let that freedom ring. Gonna let that freedom ring. Gonna let that freedom ring. Let the freedom ring. Gonna let that freedom sing out loud, loud. Everybody, let the freedom ring. Make some noise, everybody out there. So, this is all about freedom right here. It's all about America's birthday. I'm going to do one more song for you guys. Then we're going to bring up one of my closest friends, Brock Pierce, to close this thing out. This is a unity anthem written a couple years ago. It just released 3 weeks ago. It's called Together We Rise. Rise up from the ashes, rise up from the flames, standing in the wreckage, watching everything we made. Come out from the shadows, come out in plain sight. Nothing to lose, it's time to move into the light. Together, united, deny it or fight it. No more hiding anymore. Our story, rewrite it or lose it. We can't keep quiet anymore. 'Cause together we will rise up. Together we will rise up. Together we will rise. Can't wait any longer. It's our time, yeah. 'Cause it's our time. Together we will rise up. Together we will rise up. Together we will rise. Can't wait any longer. It's our time, yeah. 'Cause it's our time. Oh, DC, make some noise out there, everybody. All the children in the silence, watching what they're becoming. Now we're shouting at reflection, crying out in the street. Yeah, it's time to rip the veil that covers everything. The talking heads that wanna make us blind, and when shoot love into the sky. Together, united, denying or fighting, no more hiding anymore. Our story, rewriting or losing, we can't keep quiet anymore. Hands up. Together we will rise. Together we will rise. Together we will rise. Can't wait any longer. It's our time, yeah, 'cause it's our time. Together we will rise. Together we will rise. Together we will rise. Can't wait any longer. It's our time, yeah, 'cause it's our time. Put your hands up in prayer for peace. The prophecies were never written. They were carried in the flame. Now the world begins to wake. And the truth is coming alive. And we feel it in the silence. Now we're ready to ignite. Hands together. Together we will rise. Together we will rise. Can't wait any longer. It's our time, yeah, 'cause it's our time. Together we will rise. Thank y'all so much, DC.
When the storm comes to the door, every look at me, what do you see? An open window to eternity, looking over a love so deep, so vast, so strong, it just goes on and on and on. Resting on the shores of forevermore, never to be confined or bound. Somewhere out there beyond compare, standing on higher ground, with no beginning or no end. We transcend all the boundaries of earthly love, all the time and space we ever thought of, in the empty void of infinity. I see your light protect and surround me, and when our spirits start to blend, we transcend.